Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Elizabeth and I'm back with another video. So quick disclaimer, this video is not, of course, about all black people. So if it doesn't apply to you, let it go, keep it moving. But yeah, so I was just sitting down and I was thinking back to 2020 with the whole pandemic and all of that. And I'm like, black people, we really took a L when it came to the whole George Floyd, the whole Black Lives Matter movement, the whole protest. And I feel like we really took an L when it came to that. And I'm happy the Black Lives Matter movement, I'm kind of happy that it got exposed. And I don't know if it's shut down, but I don't think it's really a thing anymore. I don't hear anybody talking about it. But I'm happy, like, that movement was like black people's biggest downfall. Like, I feel like that movement served us no purpose. But yeah, Candace Owens did a documentary exposing the movement. If you haven't seen it, y'all need to go watch it. It was really good. But outside of that, I feel like the movement really did a number on the black community. I feel like it set us back like 100 years, and I feel like it put black people back to having that victim mentality and to always feeling oppressed. I just feel like before the movement, we was kind of having progress. Like, I'm not going to say it was big progress, but the conversation surrounding black people was definitely different. Like, it was productive. It was conversations about Black Wall Street, black people opening up businesses, and then out of nowhere, you get the Black Lives Matter movement. Now every black person is in this oppression mind state. And I feel like it was a setup. I feel like every time it's progress in the black community, something happens. Like, it's some kind of protest, somebody getting shot by the police. It's just something to distract us from, like, elevating. And I'm, like, surprised that more people didn't really see the plot. This whole agenda to have black people feeling insecure, low self-esteem, low confidence, it's actually been like going on for a long time. A lot of black people just have not awakened to it. But yeah, like this, they've been trying to like keep black people feeling like down mentally and have you feeling like you can't achieve anything, or having you feel like the world is against you, when really that's not even the case. Really, everybody, doesn't matter the race, whatever, religion, gender, everybody's really out here struggling. But for some reason, they want black people to feel like we're the only ones struggling. We're the only ones getting beat down by life. And that's BS. Until this day, like, I still don't see the purpose of that movement. It doesn't even make sense. Like, Black Lives Matter. We know, like, why do we need a movement to show people that we matter? It's almost like we're begging white people for validation or begging white people for acceptance. And some of y'all are probably going to be like, oh, no, it's not. That's not what the movement is about. But it kind of is. Like, who are you trying to prove that you matter to besides white people? Like, you don't need white people's permission to exist. And some of y'all really be like really needing white people to like see y'all, white people to notice y'all exist. And that's crazy to me. As long as you matter to you, that's really all that matters. And it's like we preach this whole black people are queens and kings, but it's like you create a whole movement just to like get people to see that you matter. That's not giving king, it's not giving queen behavior. It's really giving like peasant behavior. Like, it's not a good look, and it makes the whole community look weak. Like, we don't see our own value, or that we need white people to see that we care. That's crazy. Like, no. And like I said, like, this really only applies to the black people that's still in the box. Like, I know a lot of black people don't really agree with Black Lives Matter. So this is like really for a very small percentage. And it's crazy because it's black people who will get attacked for saying that they're not oppressed or they don't agree with, you know, these movements. Like, I remember when they interviewed Lil Wayne a while ago and they asked him about Black Lives Matter. And I think his response was like, I don't get it. Like, of course I matter. Like, you sitting here interviewing me, so of course I matter. And a lot of people got so mad at Lil Wayne and call him ignorant, but that's really the attitude that every black person needs to like embody. Like, we need to start practicing being unbothered and start like seeing our own worth. Like, whenever these movements or these topics come up, we need to be like what is that? Like, I don't get it. Because that's really, I mean, it doesn't really make sense if you think about it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to come on here and say. I feel like we can really do away with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. It's very, very, very low vibrational. It's going to bring the black community down. Really, we can do away with all those movements, to be honest. And the last thing I want to say is be careful what you subscribe to. Be careful what you agree to. Be careful what you speak. Because I remember back in 2020 when they was, it was like a trend. They was having everybody chant, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And I was telling people back then, people was getting mad at me for saying, I'm not about to say that shit. Like, I don't agree to that. Like, that's crazy. Because why would you be chanting, I can't breathe, I can't breathe? What you speak will literally manifest. And I feel like they wanted people to feel, really black people, they wanted black people to feel like life is that hard, life is that complicated, you're that close in that you can't breathe. Like, literally, it gets deep. So just be careful what y'all out here just subscribing to. Like, you got to see beyond the veil. But that's it though. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace, stay balanced or fall off.